silence is your only friend. The quiet keeps you patient, but voices talk, no one's around. You're losing yourself lately. 'Cause in your head there is a place, but that haven's been left vacant. A space that you once needed, when the world left you depleted. A shelter you once heeded, now ignored when you're defeated. You laid those bricks and built those walls, but boarded all the windows. Lost the map that led you there, too prideful in your ego.
But windows can be opened, and the lights can shine on through. You can paint the colours on the wall and change the way it's hued. The voices will be silenced, and that haven found once more, where you'll never house the darkness or welcome what it caused. The floors will shake, you'll feel the strain as worries barge on in, but they'll never break your core, for you're the strongest you have been. Because your mind is built in hardships, and you've weathered every fall. So from here until the end, find your haven through it all.
Feel the air beneath my wings. And if I'm dreaming, then why do none of my dreams contain me? I've been out there searching, looking lonely through the night. Everything is scary and it's giving me the frights. Feeling through the darkness, I keep looking for the lights, eating up on my insides. In a moment I'll be fine, so I'll save it, 'cause I'm closer with myself lately, remembering how it felt. Maybe I'll find me somewhere else, find me somewhere else. So take me out this place, I know the feel I'm whole to save it all. So take me out this place, I know the feel I'm whole, feel I'm whole, feel I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole, closer with myself lately, remembering how it felt. Maybe I'll find me somewhere else, find me somewhere else. So I'll save me before I hate myself. Patience, time will give and tell these cravings. Someday I'll be well, someday I'll be well. So take me out this place, I know the feel I'm whole to save it all. I need to escape this, find my haven. I keep saying I need to let it go, I need to let it go to feel I'm whole, 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 I'm feel I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole, I'm whole. So take me out this place, I know the feel I'm whole to save it all. I need to escape this, find my haven. I keep saying I need to let it go, I need to let it go.
And if you find that upon your earth there are far too many memories to even make this work, then take your steps and move your path to somewhere out of reach, because havens might not last if they're continuously besieged.
Your in dictates
Hello,
the out,
everyone.
while the out curates the in. And sometimes you must shout just to rally from the brink. A day or two's allowed, but don't stay
Hello,
swimming
Celeste.
if you sink.
Hello,
It's
Homing.
okay to get
Hey,
on
Ghost. Hey,
out.
Barracuda.
Walls still paper thin.
Hey, Trippy. And hey, Bryony.
That you'll love home within. You just need to
So,
start being honest.
yesterday,
What's the cause of
I
all your
thought,
pain?
we'd go through the
You might
song
lie to all the others, but don't
songs
go lying to yourself.
and sort of
From here
break
until
down
the
what
end,
everything meant.
find the haven
And we
from
didn't
hell.
quite get through everything, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go through the rest of the songs. Hey guys. How's everyone feeling? Is everyone good? Everyone having a good day? I'll start as well by saying that yesterday, after the stream, I managed to get 2 more of the pages for chapter 11 done. So that I'm trying to get to 10. I want to get to 10 so I can do an audiobook for it again.
A space that you once needed,
But that'll be done
when the
soon.
world left you depleted. A shelter you once heeded, now ignored when you're defeated. You laid those bricks
Awesome,
and
right
built those
there, man.
walls, but boarded all the windows. Lost the map that led you there.
Alright, so we're going to start off straight away and be like, right,
The windows
who's
can be
heard
opened,
this song?
and
Who
the
knows
lights can
Haven?
shine on through. You can paint the
It was
colours
from the
on
Crystal
wall and
Cause
change the way it's
EP,
hued.
Which
The
was the
voices
first time I
will
ever
be
released an
silenced
EP,
and that haven
by the way.
found once more,
And
where you'll never house the
It
darkness
took
or
so much
welcome
work.
what it calls.
Took so much work
The
to
floors
release
will
that.
shake, you'll feel the strain as worries barge on in, but they'll never break your core, for you're the strongest you have been.
But
Because
what
your
did you
mind's got
guys?
hardships, and you've weathered every fall. So from here until
Yeah, no,
the
but
end,
I have to. I've got to do it off stream because I was thinking about doing it on stream once, but I am just not very talkative when I'm doing it. Like I'm so locked in, you just be sat there watching me writing away and creating. I mean, unless you want to see that.
When I'm falling, I can feel the air beneath my wings.
But yeah, what did We're gonna go straight into it. Okay, we're gonna carry on from where we were yesterday. We got to trash. My sound's quite low. Alright, you tell me if this is better. How's this? Is that better? And Celeste, awesome. That's it, you got freedom now. Until August, man. That's ages. So, hey Amir, thanks for jumping on, man. Okay, guys, so Haven was one of those songs. Haven was a song that took. In fact, oh, do I have it? Haven was a completely different song, okay? Hey, Adikex, thanks for jumping on. Haven was a song that I wrote like a while back, and I never ever quite got around to finishing it. And if you heard the original version of this, it's so different to this version. Yeah. Yeah, Ramir. I guess I am, yeah. But we're gonna go through Haven today and the rest of the song. I'm hoping we get the rest of the songs done. It is Barracuda. Do you know, I kind of wish we could put music playing in the background of the server. I don't know if we can, but I'm gonna ask the mods if it's a thing. So what, for those of you that have heard Haven, what did you think of it? What did it make you feel? What's it about? And just to clarify, it is called Haven, not Heaven. There's been quite a few people who called it Heaven. It's not called Heaven. It's called Haven. Amir, it's cool, man. It's all love. It's all love. Yeah, it'd be cool though, wouldn't it, Barra? It'd be cool if we could. Alright, you guys give me a lowdown. Let me hear it. Let me hear what you thought Haven meant. I want to know what it meant to you. Like I said yesterday, I love hearing what you guys like what you guys interpret a song to do.
And if you find that upon your earth there are far too many memories to even make this work, then take your steps and move your path to somewhere out of reach, because havens might not last if they're continuously besieged.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout, okay. Maybe I'll look into it. Look, guys, Discord is new to me, okay? It's new to me. I am no genius at Discord, like, at all. The whole thing is new to me, and the mods that help me out on it are, like, the geniuses compared to me on it. I'm just like the guy sat in the background, sort of just nodding and having a good time.
You might lie to all the others, but don't go lying to yourself. And from here until the end, find the haven in the hell.
I mean, I try and go. You know when people post stories and stuff or tag me and things, I do try and go through it and have a look. Like, I will. Sometimes I will sit. Like, I'll just sit here, literally, right here, this space. I'll sit right here for like an hour or two, just sort of going through all the comments, all the messages. That's awesome, Celeste. I'm glad you can make it this time, because I know I said to you last night that I'd be on it about 10:30, 11. I got caught up a little bit watching K-pop Demon Hunter, which if you haven't seen, great show, watch it. It's like the coolest film ever. But I kind of got onto the stream late because I was watching that. It's not my fault, okay? It was a good show. Alright, Ghost, you saying letting go of the fear or trauma that's holding you back and moving on and finding your haven and safe place where you can heal. Like, that's pretty much. I want to see what everyone else says first, but you're pretty much there, man. Oh, we just hit Homing Hamster. I completely missed you, man. We've just hit 60 followers on Twitch, I think. I'm feeling a lot of love in these lives, you know, because this has only started like 2 weeks ago. So thank you everyone who's been following me on this stuff. I had no idea how it was gonna go. I'm glad I did it though. I'm glad I did it. It's like a scary feeling. It's so weird. It's a scary feeling being an artist. I'm so used to being behind the screen. I'm so used to sitting here producing music and creating the content. Like, I have no issue going on stage and singing in front of people. But a live stream's like a whole different vibe. You are number one on here, Barracuda, yeah. I saw it. I was looking for it yesterday on YouTube. It shows me who's like number ones and number twos. To me, it feels like trying to leave the haven. I'm going to break down what haven means, okay? So, haven is, again, I like to talk in metaphors when I do this. It's not a physical place, okay? The haven is sort of situated in your mind, and the idea is that you're creating that safe space in your mind, because sometimes your mind sometimes is your biggest enemy, okay? It's your self-doubts and everything like this. It doesn't just come from nowhere. You conjure this stuff up in your mind. And haven is about creating that safe space in your mind, your own haven up here. It's also, there's kind of two meanings for this, okay? It's about creating that safe space up here, but it's also creating a safe space here, around you. Whatever that might mean. Whether it's the people you're around, whether it's the town you're in, whether it's like something on the external as well as something on the internal. And it's, your haven is the manifestation of that, whether it's a physical thing or internal thing. And it kind of has two meanings, because when I wrote this song, I know I said this, it doesn't represent something physical, because that's how it kind of started, but looking back, it kind of did represent something physical. And it was the idea, when I wrote this song, so I really want to get out of where I live. Okay, the place, this area, where I live, I want to get out of here. I want to kind of see the world. Just my own headspace. And it was kind of written about both of those things, sort of that internal feeling that I need to create a safe place up here, but also a safe place and a haven around me. And the song sort of touches on both of those themes. Like if you listen to it, listen to the lyrics, I kind of signal at both of those things, because I was in both mindsets when I wrote it. Yeah, you were very close, Ghost. I mean, Ghost, I think you pretty much got it. What did you say? Let me have a look. This is so... I feel like I'm a teacher here, just holding a class. It's cool. The law of open boundaries there. Maybe I should start giving out awards and stuff to people who get it right. That's actually not a bad idea, you know. Maybe I should start giving out rewards. Okay, someone asked for this one yesterday. This is the next song, and this is also from the Crystal Cores EP. This was also like Haven and Control, and even Pieces, the next song after this. Like these songs I've had for a while, and something was missing. Like the original version of this is so different to what you're hearing here. The songs, honestly, when I write these songs, they go through about, and some of them reach like 20 different versions before I'm finally happy with it. Now, I'm curious to see if someone knows what this is about. Cause I'm not ready to keep asking why I'm on the back pedal, pushing back, giving that fight from the cockpit. Grab the joystick to my life, say goodbye to the stranger who's been flying through danger in this world I have made. I love Breathe Slash. Where am I from? I can't say, man. Kind of goes against my code. I honestly would have thought people would have figured it out from my accent, but not many have. Everyone's had a guess, man. My actual, all I'll ever say is my actual origin, I don't think anyone will ever guess. It'll be something, because the accent, the only clue I'll give you is the accent doesn't represent my origin. So I think the only way someone's ever going to know my origin is if I tell them or show them. There is something right here, like down there. There's something in there that I could show you, and that you would never have expected it. The mystery. But we won't go into that. That's the most common guess. Let's just say I'm of the world. It's cool, man. Everyone's like from I find it really cool that everyone is like sort of from everywhere. Like I'm not just. I mean, you guys are making setting up a tour really hard because you are sort of everywhere, but it's also really cool that everyone is everywhere.
Maybe one day I will find a way to take control.
Maybe one day I'll find a way to take.
So, what's everyone's, I don't know, what's your interpretation of control? Because I feel like this one's a bit more. There's the obvious meaning of it, and then there is the not so obvious meaning of it.
You fly towards horizons that were once so far away. Through the clouds atop the peaks you recognize a face. In the distance, a version of you waves back. Hey,
You made it.
Yeah, you're close, man. You're close.
the autopilot's gone and your senses...
Like I said, no one's got a wrong answer here. This is your own interpretations of it. No one is wrong.
Is this real? As you look back at the plane because you finally took control, you're finally okay. Your mind begins to rest, a calmer beating in your chest. A peace that you once knew, a peace that you repressed. It's coming back. It's so much quieter in your head. And this person you've unearthed, this you that you deserved, those new colours, new sounds.
This one is about getting control over your mind again and not letting it bring you down anymore. I can't really explain what it means. Can't find.
Because you finally have
See,
control.
Ghost, I feel like you feel it. It's close. Alright, look, I'll tell you guys.
Where
okay?
am I?
You've been lost here for quite some
So,
time.
Who are you?
control,
I tried to talk about it, but every word that I say seems to
there's
float around, it just float around,
two
it just float
versions.
around.
The masks I didn't. Oh,
Taking control of me, my all
Amir, were you here when I showed people the new masks? So if you weren't, I'll show the new masks at the end of the stream. Okay, because I feel like some of you guys that are here now haven't seen the new masks. I didn't make them myself, but I am hoping. I am hoping to have my own mask, like my own thing. No, that's cool. I'll show you at the end of the stream, okay? As a kind of thank you for jumping on now, I will show you at the end of the stream. Whenever that end might be. You want me to up it more? Right, let me, oh wait, does that work? How's that? Yeah, you guys have got to tell me whether or not you can hear me and stuff, because I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I'd love to have my own mask, and it's just kind of figuring out how I'm gonna do it, what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna evolve. The day will come. The day will come. Oh, right, no, right, Barracuda, it's muffled because I'm wearing a mask, okay? Now look, if I do this, if I talk to you like this, it's like a whole different voice, okay? But I can't sit here like this the whole time. This is another reason, it's another reason why I need a new mask. I've got one. Nub, I've got one. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, okay? I've got one. You just hear loads of like crackling and shuffling around when it's inside the mask. We'll get there, guys. You have to bear with me. We'll get there to a point where I have a mask with a built-in mic, Britney Spears style, and it's all vibe. Thank you, Celeste. Right, so that's what you said. Waking up to reality, realizing the good and the bad of the real world, how it is a golden eagle, but also a crow and a hemlock. Okay, control. It isn't about, just controlling your emotions. That's not what control is about. Not why I wrote it anyway. Control, so here, look, listen. So if I play from the start, okay, we're going to play from the start, and I'll explain it.
Just float around it and sway. Cause the stranger's taking control of me. My autopilot's astray. And every time I try breaking through, I just dissipate and I fade.
Who are you? In my mind, taking over the reins of life. I've been prying in locked outside.
just letting it play
watching
through.
all my things twist in time. Who's the pilot of my own brain? Flying sideways and lost in space.
Alright, so the kind of clue for the song is in the first message. Control is about... We all have these sort of personalities, okay? We all have this kind of version of us that comes out every so often. Like, where you've literally lost control of who you are. And it could just be you've been... Yeah, Barracuda, nailed it, okay? But it's like you're this version of yourself that is always angry, is hating on everything, nothing's going well for them. And it's kind of like you're a stranger in your own body. And it's kind of regaining control over that. Because, I mean, I've done it where I put forward this version of myself that is so foreign to me, so odd and bewildered to what I'm usually like, that I feel like a complete stranger. And that's what control is about. Control is about regaining control of that stranger, bringing them back to you and becoming yourself again. Like this bit, in all these waters I can only see a stranger's face. Because you don't recognise yourself. This person you've become, you don't recognise yourself. And it's the idea that you're going to try and regain that control over yourself, over your mind, and be who you were. It happens. It always happens over a slow amount of time. So the crazy part about it is it's not something that happens instantly, unless it's sort of like an extreme thing, but people lose themselves over... I mean, I'm saying people. I'm talking about myself. You lose yourself over it's a long period of time. It could be a bad relationship. It could be stuck doing something you don't want to do. There's so many things at play. It could be a bad home. It could be... There's a lot. And it doesn't happen straight away. It happens over time. And you become this stranger, and control is about taking back control of that stranger and being you again. Hey person, it's me. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad it's helped. Like, I wrote this stuff so it would help me. And it's nice to see when it helps others. And thanks for jumping on the stream, man. I don't think I've seen you here before. Totally correct me if I'm wrong though, if you have been here, but I don't think I've seen you here before. Hey person, it's me.
Maybe one day I'll find a way to take control.
I used to think that I have a monster within me, but a friend very dear to me helped me turn to a distant monster to a loyal servant. And yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That sadistic monster, Barracuda. That sadistic monster is the stranger in your own body. It's the person you don't recognise. Like, you see it in movies, you see it in films and everything. You know when they always say, like, you become this person that I don't recognise anymore. It's that, but you're saying it to yourself. It's not someone else telling you. It's you are saying to yourself that you've become someone you don't recognise.
Horizons that were once so far away. Through the clouds atop the peaks, you recognize a face in the distance.
I do remember the Guy Fawkes maps, yeah. I remember Anonymous. Are Anonymous still a thing? Do they still, like, exist? I haven't heard anything about them in ages. I feel like they're still a thing.
Is this real? As you look back at the plane because you finally took control, you're finally okay. Your mind begins to rest, a calmer beating in your chest, a peace that you once knew.
Well, hey person, it's me. Thank you for jumping on this time, man. The videos should all still be on there, on the channel, but I've kind of... we're going through the songs, the chapters, okay, and I'm kind of giving you a breakdown as to why I wrote these songs. If this is your first time, you've probably missed the one from yesterday, which was the first half of it. If you're interested, if you want to know why I do what I do, have a look through, have a watch. And then I also do evening streams, but the evening streams tend to be gaming streams because I'm a huge gamer. And we're this close, we are this close to finishing the altars, which I know some of you who are on now were with me last night, and it was a stress, it was a very big stress, but tonight's the night, I can feel it.
But I'm not ready to go, say goodbye, push the gas pedal, 100-mile running red lights to the wrong way, charged up, catching that flight, I'll be bringing that danger to the one who's a stranger, controlling the waypoints and causing the failures. Cause I'm not ready to keep asking why.
Yeah, no, I know they're like a group. I just haven't heard anything about them. Alright guys, we're gonna go on to... Right, this is Pieces.
Who are you?
You need to leave this place behind.
What?
This was so different when I first wrote it. Pieces is in the backing track that I used for the stream, so if you listen to that, you'll hear the original version of this.
I could be running around it for hours, never escaping the noise of my hell. The sound of the air, it carries my doubts. Louder and louder, it's starting to shout. Telling me
I love
nothing is
violence.
what
I love violence. I love it.
I need to get out. Too long I have dwelled. The longer I stay, the harder the quell.
I'm glad, Slash. I'm glad. No worries, Ghost Man. It's cool. I'll catch you later, alright? Have a good one.
Darkness is starting to glow. Once I was heartless, now I have hope.
Your pieces are the key.
I know. I'm ready to unlock those parts.
Trippy. Right, Trippy, maybe don't watch me stream it, because if you watch me stream it, you're going to see the ending. And I don't know if you're like me, but I always find that, like, I can't have spoilers in a game. I mean, if you want to support like that, I can't stress how much that means to me. On my like pages, there is a button to donate. Pops up on stream with a little message. You can grab it from there, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Well, no, not every musical instrument. Okay, Barracuda. Like the kazoo. Well, actually, no. I was going to say I don't like the kazoo, but that's a lie. Like, who doesn't like the kazoo? Hey, Dayton She. Hey, Saz Chaz. This is your first time here, isn't it, Saz? For the guys who have just joined, because there's a few names there that I've just seen, where I'm going through the songs and sort of giving you a little bit of a breakdown as to why I wrote what I wrote and the reason behind it. Now, we've already gone through some of them. We went through a lot of them yesterday, but we are on Pieces. Pieces, right, when I wrote this was like such a slowed down version of, like a tamer version of Snap in my head. I do like the Venezuela. Okay, thanks, man. It's cool, man. Like I think this will grow as it needs to grow. Okay, like I'm not stressing about it. As long as it reaches people and it helps them, that's kind of the main goal. It helps me, and if it reaches others and helps them, cool. The subs and everything, like, it is what it is. But it's why I'm doing this as much as I can. I'm trying to stream I'm trying to stream as much as I can, especially for the guys over on YouTube, because there's a lot of you there who I don't think you've realised that I do this. And I don't want to like cloud up my socials and post all the time that I'm streaming and stuff. I kind of want this to be for those who find it, if anything. I am, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Okay, it was here somewhere, but I am, yeah, literally Saz, I was about to say, I am going to start releasing the rings soon. The website's been built. The website's been built, and it will be launched soon. It's took about a year for me to get to this point where I can actually launch it. It just took some time, but I mean, if you guys want to see this, right, I'll tell you what, before we go through pieces, I will go through, I'm going to show you guys kind of like the rings. I want you to see the process, okay? I want you to see like how it started, how it ended, the ones in between. You'll get the nightmare that it was to make these. Let me just grab them. Right.
Don't be the one who marries it, then pretend when you've broken up. We say it's not heavy, but the eyes are our biggest tells. You must be tired, heard that a couple times, but really you're just mentally unwell. What if you could be free of it? You know, the baggage. You won't need anyone's help because, well, there'll be nothing left to carry. You don't have to start big or get rid of it all at once. You just have to start it, bit by bit, unloading all your horns.
So, I almost just walked back and didn't put my mask down. One day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to mess it up so bad. Okay, so no one's seen this yet. Not even my friends have seen this, but these are the rings, okay? We're going to keep pieces on. So, let's go through the rings. I'll show you guys the rings. A kind of a break from the lesson of music. There's like a whole bag of them. And that's the final one there. What's in this box? Nothing. It's empty. Alright. So the rings. I'm gonna show you every, and you're gonna see why. Yeah, the rings. The rings will be out under Sancta Victa. Sancta Victa is kind of my project where I wanted to create something. So you guys know I have the logo, right? The idea behind the merch is that it's not just clothing. It is supposed to represent that you follow the ethos of what I'm trying to create. And like I've been there, man. I've been out and stuff. I've met people, and sometimes all they want to do is talk. And the idea behind what I'm creating with this is it's supposed to signal to others that, you know, you are someone that can talk. And I have been thinking about these starter rings. I might give them out. I'm not sure yet because it's kind of memorabilia as well. But I don't know. We'll see. But I'm trying to put them all on. Okay. So this is how many of these rings, okay, like we've gone through. These aren't the final ones, okay. So this, oh, how am I going to do this? Okay, right, we're going to hold them up one by one. That's not going to work. I thought that would work. It isn't going to work. Okay, so where is, right, so here is one of the first versions of it, which I didn't like, okay? And it's that one. I have to get so close so it zooms in. There we go. So there's number one. A little chunky, a little bit big, spins around. number 1. Now, I put that ring on. I was like, you know what, this is a bit chunky. It didn't fit the vibe.
Keep going. Keep moving.
We've then got this one. So this was number 2. Come on, camera, do it. There we go. So there's number 2. Okay. Number 2 was the opposite problem. Number 2 was so thin. It was too thin. So we tried again. Number 3. This was number 3. Number 3 was too shiny. And the logo looked a bit weird on it, okay? So number 3 went. And then there was number 4. Come on, do it. Okay, so that was number 4. And number 4, the logo looked a bit weird. I didn't like the way it looked. It was almost not shiny enough, and the logo looked a bit odd, so I didn't rate that. And then number 5 was this one. This one, so I might do this one, like the latest ring, the actual final ring. I might do this version as well because I kind of like the color of it. But this was just sort of an extra one in the mix of it all. It was like this weird tarnished sort of silver, which I was like, this is pretty cool. It does look smudged, doesn't it? And then finally, and finally we are on number 5.
Let me have the chance to try. I've got glue, I've got tape, I've got this future in my mind that I will age.
So they're all the ones that didn't make the cut, and I've been doing this for a year now, working with the people, the manufacturer, the factory, and the team behind it to get it done. But it's taken time to get the last one right because of, well, you've just seen why. There was always something wrong with each of them. No worries, Bryony. That's cool, man. Thanks for jumping on. Number 5 was this one. This was the last one. This is the ring. This is what's going to be available. And it was the perfect everything. Come on, camera. You can do it. Okay. Right, so this is number 5. It wasn't too shiny, it wasn't too dull, the logo was perfect. It's got Sancta Victa, where are you? It's got Sancta Victa on the inside of it, and it spins great. So that's the first ring that will be released. And it's very addictive, okay? It's very addictive when you wear it. It's very addictive because you're going to find yourself, you'll wear this ring and you're going to be spinning it all the time. It's just relieving. Alright, I really enjoy it. I like wearing rings. And I wanted it to, one, serve a meaning. And yeah. It's something that I would wear myself. I would never ever release something I wouldn't wear myself. So that's the ring. Only you guys have seen that. No one else has seen kind of every other ring. I'm trying to remember which one number 2 was. Yeah. I know, right? It does, doesn't it? Look, man, I wanted to show you my rings. There was no other way for me to do it. I get it. It was yeah. Alright, well that's it. Because of how person it's me, we're never going to show the rings again to anyone else on a different stream. I'm kidding, man, I'm kidding. But I'm glad you guys like it, because that would have been so awkward if you didn't.
When there is no hope, keep going.
Alright, so we've got
Keep moving.
the rings, okay? We've got the rings. Celeste, you're welcome here, man. You're welcome here. So we're gonna go back to Pieces. Or we're never gonna get through these songs otherwise. But Pieces was a little bit more of an obvious feeling, okay? It was a bit more of an obvious meaning to the song. It was kind of like everything I've talked about. You've got Control, you've got, you know, like Masks, all these different things I talk about. Pieces is referring to each of these things as a piece of you. And you are finally complete in yourself once you have all these pieces and put them back together. I'm just vibing, so I can hear it in here. Vibes in here. Yeah, you're building yourself back up, piece by piece. And that's why it says, like, cut up the pieces, rip out the creases, start brand new. You're collecting all these forms of yourself, all these versions of yourself. You've gotten rid of the bad, you've cut out the creases, you've picked up the pieces, and you're starting brand new. You're starting
Take a little time before
again.
You realize these pieces are just parts of what's called life. And life, it might have cracks, and the cracks might turn to
And it's the
craters.
idea behind it.
Part
It's
of our journey to turn holes to something greater and be worth
It's
it.
taken all these pieces of your life, all of it, everything that you've overcome through your time, everything that you've kind of gone through. You've took out the bad parts of you. You've pulled in the good parts of you. And it's not something that happens straight away. It's not going to happen overnight. This is like years, man. This is years. Maybe months, but years for most people.
Let me face my broken pieces. Let me have the chance to try. I've got glue, I've got tape.
Let me face my broken pieces. Let me have the chance to try. I've got glue. I've got
And I will know a
tape.
better life. I will bear upon this world.
Yeah, it's you're finding these pieces of yourself.
Look back at that moment.
You're fixing everything. You've gone through the rest of the chapters. Like I said, I write these songs for me, and it's almost like I've gone through all these chapters, all these expressions, all these emotions, and I've took out all the bad from me. I've turned it into something else, and I'm pulling in all the better parts of me, and I'm creating this version of myself that has all the right parts and pieces.
The sound of the air, it carries my doubts. Louder and louder, it's starting to shout, telling me nothing is what I'll amount. Well, I need to get out. Too long I have dwelled. The longer I stay, the harder the quell. I'm picking up pieces, patching up tears. No longer passive to all of my faults.
We've gone through Breathe, haven't we? Yeah, I think we went through Breathe. We're on the last two songs, guys. Alright.
I'm ready.
Now I think everyone knows this one. I'm guessing everyone knows this one, but
Not looking for pardons. I know I'm a creature of conscience who's hailing the demons they've harnessed and wondering what they've accomplished.
I'm not going to tell you what this one
Messing
means.
with time,
Because
floating
I
around,
think
delving inside, head being pounded, dimming the
I
lights,
think it's
the louder I
obvious.
shout, the
Well,
harder
it's
they
obvious
fight.
to me.
You're reeling your spirit.
But
Uncover the smoke in the mirrors.
We're going to listen to it. You guys tell me in the chat what you thought to this song, because this, apart from Snap, this was like, this one is, it's starting to go up there on the streams, man.
Hours I've lost.
Take it all back. You're all that you've got.
But is this who I'm meant to be? Concerned about the future with every breath I breathe.
No. But this
Yeah,
is who
it
you're
is
meant
picked
to
up.
see. For underneath the dirt forms the roots of self-belief where you'll say,
I can be happy, I can be anything that I want. I could be healing, I could be dreaming, building a castle in the stars. And if this world won't fly away,
then I will be my own escape.
We have done Haven, Saz, yeah.
I should be free, I should be everything that I need. I should be smiling madly.
If you've missed anything, man, if you missed anything after the stream's done, the song will upload and you guys will get to kind of go through it. I need someone to back me up here, but when I wrote this song, it kind of just, I can't not bop to it, and I don't know why. I've been playing, what's the game? Mario Party, and it just reminds me of Waluigi so much. I'm cool with that, I like that. But if there was like a mascot for this song, it would be Waluigi, 100%.
Wondering what's wrong with me. Looking around, don't like what I see. Maybe I'm different, maybe I'm broke. All I know is this place makes me choke with its gaseous rancidness seeping through the streets. Everybody's laughing, but everybody reeks. If I don't fall in line, I'll be targeted.
So what's TikTok about?
'Cause the way I am,
Let's
it
hear it.
doesn't suit their cause.
We've only got we've only got TikTok and Spinning Daisies left to go through.
Everyone else is applauding. They're happy with the way that things are. But
I think we've done Control, haven't we, guys?
just a state of
I can't remember now. I got so sidetracked with the rings. I can't remember if we've done Control. I think we have. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we have.
Everything has died. I really need that resurrection in me. Someplace I can be where I just can't see these damn clocks.
Tick tock, the chime it never goes. I keep dotting all the crosses, playing tick tack.
No, that's alright,
The
thank you.
things in my head, they keep signing on the O's. If I'm ever gonna win, I need to get out of this hole. Tick tock, the timing never stops. I could count the hours, days, and minutes till I lose the plot. And if the plot is lost a bit too soon, will I spend the future wondering, was I a fool? And I keep wondering, when will I be free? Looking around at the cage.
So what was this song? I do feel nostalgic. Barracuda, I'm like my own biggest fan of my songs. I listen to them all the time. But it is a very nostalgic feeling when I listen to some of the old ones like Masks and Darkness. Because it's crazy that it's been 2 years. It's crazy to think Masks was released 2 years ago. Like, I didn't think, it doesn't feel like I've been doing this that long. I will say that the person I am now is in a much better place than the person I was 2 years ago. So this form of release to me is working, and I won't stop. I'm sure it's 2 years. It might be like a couple of months, but yeah. Celeste, when I wake up, I think my alarm is TikTok at the moment, to be honest. I wake up to this. Yeah, you know what, Saz, I probably will do a stream of the production side of it. And if you guys want an instrumental, I can look into this. I have been thinking of doing a slow down version of Spinning Daisies.
That speak against our
a few people
feelings
are asking
when
for
we
that.
know that our design, we can't
So
choose
I was
happiness.
thinking of starting to sit down and create
No,
a
can it
slowed
choose
down
us?
version of
We
Spinning
just count our
Daisies.
numbered days
And then
hope it
the
shows
production
up.
side of it, the only thing for me
It
is
doesn't
whenever I
mean
watch
that
these
you
people do
still
this stuff on
shouldn't try.
stream,
'Cause as
like,
long as
they
there's
almost
a
finish a
chance,
song
then
in a
you
day.
deserve a better life.
or like 2 days.
A life
Hey
of
Rom,
pieces held
Rom,
with
you've been
plasters on
quietly
walls.
hiding on here.
Even though it's taken years, you know that time would make them
But yeah,
fall, and
so
You might not want
I
this,
want to do
live a
production
life that
stuff,
hurts.
but
But if everything was
what
perfect,
you don't
would
see
really
is that
know
I'm
it
here for like
because
2,
through thick
3
and skin
weeks,
and
sometimes
countless
4
scars
weeks,
emerges something hidden.
creating a
Person
song.
who forgets the clock and
And
time
I
they've
don't,
been
and it's
given,
not,
so you
it is
mustn't
not
chase
the
it.
most like,
For the future
I
will
don't know
come
how these
first.
people put it
From
out when they
birth
do
to
these
dust, I
videos, but
still
it's
will
not
rust,
the
so
most,
make the moments last.
not a
if
lot
you
goes
sink
on
and
when you're
get hit
producing a
hard,
song. Like, I will
remember you're
sit
still
there
living.
listening
For
to
the
the
person
same
who still
5
carries
seconds
on,
of a song,
prevents
just
the
tweaking
demons
little
waiting.
things to make it sound better and better. And
And
then, like, that happens throughout the whole song.
What they've accomplished. They're messing with time,
So it's kind of
floating
like,
around me, delving inside,
the idea of
being
it is
pounded,
good,
dimming
I
the
just
lights,
don't actually
the
know
louder I
if-
shout, the harder they fight.
I don't know if it's something that would work for me because of just how long it takes me to make a song. Like, I put a lot of time into making these songs and producing them and writing them. And there is a lot of like 5, 6 second looping, writing the lyric, practicing it, recording it, hating it, doing it again.
Concerned about the future with every breath I breathe.
No. But this
You
is
don't like
all
where
you're
you're
meant
at in
to
life,
say.
even though everyone else is
For
happy with it,
underneath
so you
the
stare at the
dark
clock waiting for
falls
something to
the
happen, you
roots
feel
of
time is running out.
self-belief that you'll
So you
say.
have to realise that only you can make the changes you need. If you don't, you spend the rest of the day like, bro, Misfit, you have 100% nailed it. Like, that is, I can't even explain it better than that. It is exactly right. That is exactly what the song is about.
I should be free, I should be everything that I need. I should be smiling madly, loving, laughing.
I don't even need to explain it. If you guys read Misfit's comment, that's what the song is about. That's why I wrote it. And it's crazy enough, okay? Because I wrote TikTok before I started the stream. I knew, and this isn't why I wrote the song, but like, it's a part, like, there's a subconscious part of it. I knew I wanted to stream. I knew I wanted to do it. I just didn't know, like, I couldn't bring myself to start doing this.
One day they'll stop, and if they stop,
And yeah, that's like just one of many reasons why I wrote it. One of many, but TikTok is exactly right. Like Misfit said, it is trying to get past this feeling of waiting for something to happen. The idea that time is running out and realising that only I can make the changes I need to make.
Makes me choke with its gaseous rancidness seeping through the streets. Everybody's laughing, but everybody reads.
When writing songs, how do you deal with the fact you know how it sounds when you make it and it's the freshness that hooks people? I don't. There's when I write a song, like, I don't know. If I sing along to my own song, I think other people might sing along to this. That's kind of how I do it. If I connect with my song, like every song I write, I was saying this yesterday, like, I can't release something that I don't like myself. Maybe that's why I listen to all these songs so much, because I'm like such a fan of music I make, that it's to a point where I just stream it all the time. Like, if I'm driving around, this music is playing so loud in the car. And I guess if it gets to that point in writing, and that's how I feel about it, it will become a release.
The time never stops. I could count the hours, days, and minutes, still I lose the plot. And if the plot is
And Barracuda, you're right, there is like a high risk of content theft. You know, I always, it's going to sound weird, but I always check to see if ChatGPT can replicate me. Like, you know, like the messages, and I try AI song generators to see if they can do it as well, and so far, we're okay. Because I have this huge fear that someone somewhere is going to try and impersonate me, and I don't want them giving out the wrong message. So far we're good. We're good. We're okay.
For underground, everything is died. I really need that resurrection in me. Some place I can be where I just can't see these damn clouds.
That's what I'm glad about Barracuda. They can't replicate it yet. Like, if you take just a standard dance song, you can pretty much do it. No, I could never use AI to write a song because I'm like, how can AI understand human emotion? It can read text, it can gather data from text, but it can't actually understand an emotion of a human. It's not experienced it. It can't, bring up the memory of it. So I think we're safe for now. I think what I do is safe from people impersonating it. Well, I guess if it's starting to, that kind of backs up TikTok a little bit more then, with the fact that time is running out. Okay.
We are union.
We are
Voices
on
of the mind
the last song,
that speak against our feelings when we know
and
that
then
our design. We can't
you
choose
guys have had a
happiness,
full breakdown
nor
of
can it
every
choose
song
us.
that I've done.
We just count
Celeste,
our numbered days and
I
hope it shows
don't
light.
know what I do every day. I
It
either
doesn't
write,
mean that you still
like
shouldn't
so
try.
currently I'm
'Cause as long
writing
as
the
there's
rest
that
of the chapter
chance, then
pages
you
for
deserve a better
Spinning
life.
Daisies. I want to get
Life
to
of
10.
pieces held with plasters on the walls.
Once that's
And
done,
even
I
though
will
it's taken
then
years, you know that time
record
won't make them fall, and
the videos for them,
you
for
might
each of
not
these
want
messages.
this, to live a
I
life
will
that
then
hurts.
release
But
the
if
audiobook
everything
for
was
it,
perfect, would you really know your worth? Because through thickened skin
all
and
while
countless scars,
still trying to do
emerges
this with you
something
guys.
hidden.
And then I
person
have
who
another
forgets the
song that I'm
clock
working
and time
on
that
with
they've
another
been given, so
artist
you
of a
mustn't chase it.
completely different genre.
For the
He's a
future
cool
will
guy.
come fast. From birth to dust,
that's
I
the
still
next
will
song I need
rust,
to
so
do.
make the moments last. And if you sink and get hit hard,
That's kind of what's gonna
remember
happen
you're
next.
still living. For the person who still carries on prevents the demons winning.
So I guess, yeah, to put it like shortly, Celeste, yeah, I make music something to do with music every day.
What they've accomplished.
I don't feel right. You know, if I like go on, if I go on holiday or something or go abroad, I feel really weird if I don't do something to do with music.
You're
Like,
railing your spirit.
it's a
and
part of
cover
me
the
to the
smoke
point
and
that I
mirrors.
have to,
Remember
otherwise
the
I'm not
person envisioned,
satisfying
determined and
myself,
ready and
if that
willing.
makes sense. Like, I
The
have
ticking
to
of
do
time,
it.
the count of the clock.
You're holding the wise when everything's wrong.
The hands of my life, the hours I've lost.
Take it all back, you're all that
So
you've
this is
got.
it, the last song.
I'm automatic, days so
Spinning
automatic.
Daisies.
Need an anesthetic, numb the depths of
What was
life
this
I call
about?
life. I'm in the barrens, loner in the barrens, searching for synthetics, something to feel remnants of love.
Spend your time in chase, hunting for some grace, looking for somebody who can finally make you feel awake. Hear the voice you make, give the voice you crave. Heal your soul and body, pull away all the weights that hold the chains.
For too long you've roamed the dark, clasping on your shadow just to have something in your path. You're scared of loneliness. So you
I
paint
also
it
really
like
like
it's
this song
art,
because it's a
colouring the lines
very
to
dance
hide
song.
the bruises and the scars. They say your destiny's in the stars, so you stumble around space, colliding Venuses and Mars in the hopes of anything.
I feel like it's my favourite as well around, but it's probably because I just wrote it. So it's right now, it's sitting up there for me.
And if I lose myself in pieces made of broken hearts, how do I love when I'm loveless, begging for a taste I lost? I think I'm going crazy. Can you hear my inner voice? Nobody here to save me. Pull me out through the noise. Begging for a lifeline, reaching for a heart, searching for my feelings. I don't know where to start.
Yeah, Rom, it's like everyone connects to a different song differently. It's sort of,
Every view is the same, but I know
I mean,
there's
if
a life I've
if
never
everyone connected to every single song I did, I'd be super worried because it's like, these are all different emotions. But yeah. And thanks, Sad. And Celeste. So what was this about? It's our last song, guys. It's the last chance for you to have this guess. Cognisa, listen to all of them, man. When you guys listen to the music, it helps me as an artist. Like, it really does. And the more you engage with it, the more it gets pushed out by, you know, algorithms, the joy of algorithms. But I am trying to get this to everybody. That's my plan. But the support has been really good so far. Like, I've absolutely loved it. And the instrumental, is that your mix or from a program? The instrumental? The instrumental for what, sorry? Is there an instrumental of this version, of this song? Appreciate you too, Celeste. And yeah, 100% Barracuda, but it's not the money, man. The money's not what motivates me. The money helps. Like, as honest as I can be, it helps. It lets me buy. I'm sat here using a phone camera. That's my phone, okay? I would love an actual camera. I need a mic. Like, there's just, I want to make this better. I want to take you guys out with me. But I need like little bits of equipment for it. So just watching, just even watching the streams, just streaming the songs, it all helps. So, I'll tell you what Spinning Daisies was about. And for those who weren't here on one of the, I mean, this was quite a few days ago I did the stream, but if you weren't here on one of those streams, I'll show you the masks as well. The sound fades up. I mean, anything you hear in a song. Wait, you mean when I'm talking right here, the song? Oh no, that's me. Saz, no, yeah, sorry, that's me, man. I'm turning it up. There's a little knob on the screen just here that I have to like slide it to turn the song up. You've been broken and betrayed that many times, you're not going to get back to that. You want to love, but you don't trust it, even though you desire it. So, Spinning Daisies was about loneliness. As easy as I can put it. It was about not having anyone to turn to, not having a social circle, not having friends, or it's for those of us who are solitary, who need love. And I don't mean love in like a relationship, okay? I don't mean, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend. And I don't mean that. I mean just human companionship. Someone to talk to. Alright, I get what, and I think I know what you mean now, Saz. But yeah. I will. Barracuda, I think I will write a song about love. It was something that I didn't put it off. Like, I listen to a lot of stuff like that. I've not put off writing a song about that. So I will. It will happen. I've experienced love. And I'd like to talk about it. So it would be good to write a song about that. But I have to have the emotion. I have to be in that state of mind to write about it. So who knows? Maybe I will. Now, just on what you said, Saz, are you talking about this mix? Hey Britt, you've come on just towards the end of this stream, but I'll tell you what we've been doing. We have been going through the chapters and explaining the meaning behind every single song. We did it yesterday, and then this is literally the last bit. After Broken Hearts, so if it's anything you hear in the song, Chaz, I've produced it. But no, there isn't like a program. There isn't a program to just make it. I do use things like samples. There's a site called Splice where you can get these little snippets of things, and maybe I'll manipulate them or cut them up to put into production. But no, I've not just gone on the internet and typed something to make the song. I know there are websites that do that where they'll mix a song for you, but no, this is all my production. I produce it, I record it, I master it, which takes forever and is a nightmare for any producer, because you'll sit there just, again, it's that whole like, the slightest thing that no one's gonna notice except you. So you have to change it. Do you know, I was so torn between this version and the original version. I was so torn because I love this version of the song. Like, it's such a happy, this song is not about a happy subject, but it's such a happy vibe. It's kind of what I want to give out on the music with some of these songs. And it's why this song has 4 versions of it, because I couldn't decide between the Boundless mix and the original mix. Oh, no way. Well, now you can follow me on Twitch. Thank you for following, man. I appreciate it. And Britt, you're writing your first. Is this like your first ever song you've written? Because if it is, like, trust me when I say this, there's a whole world of YouTube where you can be kind of like guided in how to write it. I mean, if you're talking like producing it, don't ever pay for no courses or anything like that, man. Just YouTube's your best friend. I've been producing for a long time. I still don't think it's that great, my production. I know it can be better. But I have limitations. Alright. I don't think have I told you what Spinning Days was about? I have, haven't I? Yeah. So Spinning Days was about loneliness. To put it short, like, as close as I could put it, it was about loneliness. I love this song. But no, that's cool, bro. That's cool, because it means you're putting your time and effort into it. Like, it's something that's actually real to you. It's heartfelt. It's not just, you've not just made it for the sake of making it. Something that takes that much time. Like, be proud of it, man. I've never heard of Labi Siffre. Alright. Now that we've gone through the songs, okay everyone? We've gone through everything. We've gone through all the chapter songs. We've done it. That's the complete lore of me. Well, the music lore anyway. That's the music lore of me. Now, because you guys have been in the stream, I did say I was I know some people missed it, but I'm gonna show you the new masks, because there's a few names on here that I don't think you've been here before, and I don't think you've seen the new masks. So I think it's only fair I show you the new masks. So, oh, where's my thing? Okay, right. Nobody move. I have to like come out of the way and put the mask on, okay? But in fact, I'll show you the mask first. I'm gonna show you the mask first. Now, my old masks, I have done this because my old masks are, well, they're from when I started this, and they're falling apart. Like, they're absolutely falling apart. So I kind of treated myself and got new masks, and I'm going to tell you why I got these masks and what they represent, and then I'll show you how they look on. The weirdest part is, right, someone's going to say it because they said it on the live the other day, okay, but when I put the mask on, you're going to hear my voice a lot clearer. I can't wear them on stream because I can't see what you guys are typing, so I'm kind of blind. But this is the first mask. It's from a brand called Cryptic 9, who are in America, on Etsy. And they're all handmade. There's a lot of love that goes into these, and I really like them. But this is my new mask, which will be featured in all the content I do. It's this guy. It's pretty cool, right? Now, I chose this mask because I like all the colours on it, and it's the main mask, so it's meant to represent sort of the culmination and embodiment of every emotion, every hue, every colour of a person combined into one. And I'll show you how this looks when it's on. But this is the first mask that's going to be in my content. And the second one, is going to be, if you watch my content, if you watch my videos, you'll, hopefully you've got the impression that the guy in the black mask, the black spiky mask, that's the subconscious, that's you on the inside. It's what it's meant to represent. Sometimes it represents the bad side of you, and it's your inner demons. Sometimes it's the voice in your head telling you what you should be doing. It's your conscience, the subconscious. Well, it's the conscience. It's your conscience. That inner voice. And this is going to be representing that. So this will be the new one to represent it. And I like the dangly bits. Look, it dangles. And I thought, you know what? I like this because it represents an almost veil, and it's right. Imagine this is my. It's really weird looking at this mask when I'm holding it. Almost looks like there's a head there. But imagine this is your subconscious, and you're like lifting up the veil on your own subconscious to understand yourself better. That's why I bought this. I'm very excited to use them. I'm very, very excited to use them. But in time. And Echo, don't worry, man. Once I do a shoot with these masks on, I'll send it over to you. I'm so gentle with these masks though, it's crazy. They're like my little babies. I'm so scared to drop them or anything. Okay guys, that's everything. We've done it, we've gone through it. I might do this again, you know, as this grows and we get more people on who will probably miss these videos, because these videos only stay on the channel for, I think it's like 7 days or 14 days. So the next time I do this, it will be, look at that, missed it, just as I was about to say. So yeah, I'll be doing things like this further down the line. When it's late in the evening for me, I'm probably going to be on the gaming stream. You guys are welcome to jump on. We're just chilling. It's what I like to do in the evenings. It's my release, my like escapism. I love a bit of escapism. And I probably will do breakdown streams as well further down the line. If I can think of a way to have you guys on stream with me while I'm producing a song, I'll do it. But I know what I'm like. I get so locked in when I'm producing that I don't talk. I know I'll sit there and I just won't talk. But if you're cool with that and you chill with that and you just want to see how I make a song, then yeah, maybe we'll do it. I have no idea, Celeste. I can never. This is the other thing. I've been trying to get a sort of schedule of when I'm going to stream to make it easier for everyone. But the way my life is, and like the way inspiration can hit you as an artist when it comes to writing, if I get into writing mode, I don't want to stop while I'm in that mindset. So the last thing I want to do is have a schedule that says I've got to be on at this time, because that pressure will. I just know if I'm like sat there an hour before writing something, I'm so locked in, it's going to mess things up if I know I've got to go and stream at a certain time. So there isn't going to be a schedule yet. It might come in the future, but it's just not as yet. You kind of get the idea of when I might be on, okay? Like it's kind of around 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me, whatever time that is for you. And it's kind of in like 5 hours from now, 5-6 hours from now, roughly. I don't want to say an actual time. Yeah, 100% wrong. I don't like schedules. I don't like it. Okay. That's it. We're done. We're done, guys. Thank you for sitting on here with me. There's quite a few of you today. And if any of you here don't know about the Discord, because Celeste has just she just mentioned the Discord, man. If there are some of you here, because there's a few new names that I've not recognised that aren't in the Discord, please go join it. The Discord is where I kind of post about, like, you'll know when I'm coming on stream because a post will show up in there. There's also a lot of people who are like-minded, like you guys, in that Discord, and everyone helps everyone. But I'm gonna, where's that bot? Yeah, there you are. Okay, I need that kick bot. Where is he? Alright, if you guys go on this link, this link here, this is the Discord, okay? You're welcome to jump on it. You can meet everyone else who like has this kind of mindset, and everyone's just nice to everyone. It's very welcoming. There's no judgments there. Just chill. Thanks, Echo. Alright, guys, I'm jumping off. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you for sitting with me as we go through this and break down the chapters. It feels good to actually explain it to someone, because, you know, not a lot of my friends know I do this. Only a very select few do. So you can imagine what it's like wanting to tell someone about this that you know, but you kind of can't. So it feels good to just actually tell someone why I wrote what I wrote. But other than that, peace out. Have a good day, and I'll be back on later. See you later, guys.
I keep on spinning and spinning and spinning daisies. I paint the walls black.